How would you react if I told you that Assassin's Creed includes references to Mario, Prince of Persia, and GTA, as well as striking parallels to the real history? When Assassin's Creed first came out, players quickly noticed how much it resembled previous Prince of Persia games. This shouldn't be a surprise because at the start the game was actually called Prince of Persia Assassins. In the game, players didn't play as the prince himself, but as the assassins serving as his bodyguards. It's intriguing to mention that the game would have heavily dependent on cooperative gameplay, a characteristic that wouldn't have been incorporated into an Assassin's Creed game until the upcoming release of Assassin's Creed Unity. Altair is only seen without his hood once in the entire series, and it's in the memory Lost Legacy in Revelations when he speaks to his son before sealing himself inside a secret library. Remarkably, even when Ezio discovers his remains, many decades later, Altair is still wearing his hood. It's fairly well known these days that many of the characters you assassinate in the Assassin's Creed series, as well as many side characters, were actual historical figures. What's fascinating is that the time and place of their deaths in the game often aligns closely with historical accuracy. But there is even more depth to it. Both the assassins and the Templars have existed. The real assassins were known as the Hashashin and existed during the Middle Ages. Much like their counterparts in the game, they did indeed assassinate political figures, often openly in public, unlike the stealthy assassins in the game. However, their motivation were self-serving rather than for the good of society and free will. On the other side, the Templar Order depicted in Assassin's Creed was known as the Knights Templar in real life. They existed around the same time as the Hashashin. Interestingly, in reality, these two groups were not known to be enemies, and there is no evidence they ever crossed paths. Their roles were somewhat reversed. The Knights Templar focused on developing safe trade routes, forging alliances, and ensuring safe travel for pilgrims, while the Assassins carried out assassinations for their own gain. The Assassin's Creed series is filled with references to other games, adding a playful touch to the experience. In Brotherhood, there is an achievement called Grand Theft Dressage, a memory titled Castello Crasher. In Assassin's Creed 2, when Ezio reunites with his uncle Mario, Mario exclaims,
"Don't you recognize me? It's me, Mario!"
a nod to the iconic line from the Mario series. When Ezio meets Da Vinci again, he finds what appears to be a cardboard box, a playful nod to Metal Gear Solid. In Black Flag, there is a naval contract named Papers, Please, a reference to the game of the same name. Additionally, players can assassinate a pirate named Mancomb Steepgood, a clever reference to the character from The Secret of Monkey Island. These nods to the other games add an extra layer of fun for players familiar with gaming culture. Altair's missing finger on his left hand in the Assassin's Creed game is a notable detail. He intentionally sacrificed it to effectively wield his hidden blade. However, the assassins after him, including Ezio and those who followed, didn't need to undergo the same sacrifice. This is because Altair, before his death, redesigned the hidden blade so it could be used without the need of removing a finger, ensuring a more accessible and efficient weapon for future generations of assassins. Connor's ship in Assassin's Creed 3 is named the Aquila. This name holds significance beyond the game, as it refers to a constellation in our galaxy. Aquila is Latin for eagle, and the brightest star in the constellation is named Altair. Interestingly, Ezio also carries the meaning of eagle. These connections add depth to the narrative and symbolism within the Assassin's Creed universe. It's highly likely that the Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs franchise exist in the same universe, as evidenced by various interconnected elements. For instance, in Assassin's Creed 4, players can hack into a computer and discover a document where the company Bloom from Watch Dogs is pitching their technology to Abstergo. This technology, known as the Central Operating System, plays a significant role in Watch Dogs. Moreover, the connection between these two franchises extends both ways. In Watch Dogs, players can hack into the Central Operating System and spy on people, as seen in a particular sequence. Additionally, there is a fascinating detail regarding the CEO of Abstergo Entertainment, named Oliver Garnow. In an email, it's revealed that he's scheduled to attend a meeting in Chicago, the setting of Watch Dogs. However, he mysteriously goes missing, and there is a mission in Watch Dogs where players actually assassinate him. This explains his disappearance in Assassin's Creed 4. These interconnected elements between the two franchises add depth to their respective narratives and suggest a shared universe, offering an intriguing crossover for fans to explore. Did you know about these interesting facts? Do you know other more interesting facts? Let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by.